Hey guys, this is Ellis. We officially live. I wanted to get on this live today to kind of test out my background here. I got a new background, which is an all-white background. So I just got up today to right now. It is 8:30 a.m. and I couldn't really sleep last night. I'm so eager to attack my dreams and to become wealthy. And one of the things that's just messing with me is like, how am I going to approach it? Right now, I am president and owner of Dudley Accounting Services, which we provide financial services for individuals. But I also specialize with real estate agents, real estate investors. So I'm kind of like figuring out how to use social media, whether it be YouTube, um, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, use that for my benefit. And at this point, I'm going to figure it out, but it's kind of like, what approach am I using on this channel for YouTube? What approach am I using on my other channel for YouTube? Because I have two channels for YouTube. I have this channel, which is kind of like my personal one, which I'm thinking about creating um, a, a vlog type of thing because I've traveled around the world. I have a crap ton of footage that I want to show you guys. And then I also have different things that I do throughout life that are just random that I kind of just want to share with everybody. So that's what this channel might be about. And then I have another channel which is called Dudley Do Right. And that's kind of my channel for Dudley Accounting Services, where I share information with people who who don't know something. They're trying to figure out accounting, or they're trying to figure out how taxes work. They may have a particular situation with they haven't filed their taxes in so long, in 5 years. So I go to that channel to create content to help people. So I'm kind of trying to keep that channel Dudley Do Right possibly professional, and it's kind of like a educational channel, but I'm also trying to kind of use it to tell a story about how I'm building my business and how I'm hiring virtual assistants and building a team around myself. And I know a lot of people need that guidance, but I'm kind of like trying to figure out which channel am I going to create that storyline on? Should it be this channel where I create that storyline? I think it mostly be this channel where I create that storyline of my life in general, be it be the travel, my experience in college, my experience in public accounting. So I think that's what this channel will be about, just like where I went and where I've been in the world and what am I doing now as far as my business goes, as far as life goes. I think this channel will be that. It will kind of be like a informal channel to where I'm not really practicing. I'm going off the top of my head right now. So this will be like kind of a really informal channel so you guys can get to know who I am as Ellis Dudley. And then my Dudley Do Right channel will be more of an educational type of channel that will educate young business professionals become better and educate individuals to seek out financial literacy because that's not taught in our schools. So I just wanted to get on this live and share that with my current YouTube subscribers. I have 10 YouTube subscribers right now. And I'm definitely going to build on top of that because I'm just starting out in YouTube and everything. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best approach to each channel I have. I have this channel, which is Ellis Dudley, which is kind of my personal channel where I'll talk about my life and where I've been in the world and show you guys different clips of different places I've been in the world. And I think that will be fun. And then my other channel, Dudley Do Right, will be kind of more of a educational, financial learning type of channel in a way. So I just wanted to get on this live to talk about that. So if you guys got any suggestions for me, leave them down in the comments below. And then I can respond to them and I can, basically build off of that information. Because right now it's kind of like I'm overthinking too much. And that's a lot of people's problem when they get into business. They overthink things too much. And I'm not trying to do that. What else has been on my mind lately? I kind of want to share on this live. Um, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on like how to create a decent channel or create a following, create an audience. And the key thing is I'm getting is to be authentically you, and that's what I am doing is being authentically me. But it's more so the strategy behind being authentically me, and kind of bringing you guys actual content that you guys are actually interested in. I know you guys want to hear me ramble about the same old thing every time, so it's kind of just building a strategy behind this my YouTube approach in a way is what I've been thinking about lately. Um, and the main thing is just like how am I going to approach? So right now I'm in the transition. I was reading this book called the E Myth Revisited, and it's a really good book about entrepreneurs, and it talks about the different stages for an entrepreneur within business. You have the what do they say, the adolescent stage, and then you have the, would say, teenage stage, and then you have the mature stage. Right now I'm in kind of the teen stage in a way because I'm doing everything within my company myself. I'm doing all the bookkeeping for clients. I'm doing all the taxes for clients. I'm doing all the entity formation, setting up the LLCs for them. I'm doing all the consultation myself. And I'm trying to figure out how I can document that as I go along with hiring a virtual assistant to take on more of that workload. So you guys can figure out how you guys can automate your life. I'm trying to figure out how to do that while being on the go. In the way I know you guys see all these YouTube videos of people just do that and you can see everything they're doing. And it's kind of like you can see into their lifestyle. And that's what I want you guys to be able to do. I want you guys to be able to look into my lifestyle and see what I'm doing. Um, so yeah, that's the kind of what I'm trying to learn about is kind of like broadcasting. First and foremost, like my not necessarily like my process in general, but like how I am onboarding a virtual assistant, what company I'm using to onboard a virtual assistant, what videos and stuff that I am creating for them to kind of get a gist of how to do things within my organization. Because I know a lot of um, companies do the whole owner's manual thing and they have everything written down. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna get everything written down, but it's just very time consuming to write everything down. So I'm looking into different software that I can speak into, and it writes like the written words for me. So I can just go back and edit those things to create the owner's manual for those VAs to go and refer to, and also have videos that they can refer to if they have questions. So that's kind of like what's been on my mind as far as broadcasting how I'm automating my business in a way, because everybody starts out as an entrepreneur and they want to be in business, right? So you want to be in business. And a lot of people don't realize that to be in business is really, as an entrepreneur, to be in business is like really just you. So like if you don't get up like one day and you decide not to work, you don't make any money that day. So I'm tired of like being tired some days, being super energetic one day, just the up and down roller coaster of dealing with me, and it kind of having an effect on my income and like what I'm able to do in life. For the most part, I'm very like active in my firm and doing things to getting things done. But the more and more it gets stacked up against me, the more and more clients come to me with problems, the more and more I have to take on myself within my business. And I don't think a lot of entrepreneurs realize the workload that they have to take on. And then it's also the trust thing. So it's big with me. I come from a family where there's not a lot of trust going around. So I'm very, very not have trust issues in a way. And a lot of people in business do have trust issues. And it's kind of like messing with how I'm going to build a team that I can trust with certain information, bank information, certain systems and stuff that I don't hope they don't use. I hope they go use it and copy it, but not copy it word for word and copy what I'm doing. So building that trust within myself that I can hire a team of individuals to reach a common goal. And that way I can make this money myself while I'm sleeping. They can get the benefit of, creating wealth for themselves by working with me. So I'm trying to maneuver that right now. Um, what else did I want to talk about that's going on with me? So me and my girlfriend were trying to get into a 3 flat or 4 flat in Indianapolis, Indiana, but then this kind of stuff hit with the whole sickness and the lockdown. It kind of hit and kind of put a wrinkle in actually closing on any type of deals, being that, I have, people are, on furlough from their job and they can't really secure that closing unless they have that proof of employment and stuff like that. So it's kind of hairy going into, real estate during this time. So we're kind of just sitting on our hands right now and doing really as much as studying as we can so we can kind of implement this process as we go along. So one of my passions is real estate. Right now, I don't own any units at all, but I know a lot about real estate as far as cost segregation and the accounting piece and how to develop different LLCs to protect their income. So I know a lot of that stuff, but actually doing it myself, I want to be able to give people advice, from experience, like me actually owning real estate and actually giving advice on how to manage, real estate and from that standpoint. Right now, I'm pretty good at it from a learning, from a studying and teaching standpoint, but to actually be teaching from experience is where I want to be. So we're kind of waiting on this thing to kind of blow over so we can get back into the real estate market. But we're trying to create a system, and I kind of want to share with you guys that system that I'm creating. So a lot of people, a lot of real estate firm or real estate companies, just people who have a lot of money, they go out, create these teams of individuals, and they go to different cities and different spaces around the United States, and they kind of see what's going on in those areas and see if it's worth investing in that city. So I know about tax liens. I know about, different short sales and stuff that the core system has in these different counties. And I want to take advantage of that, but I kind of necessarily don't want to do it myself. Like me go to a different county and go to the short sale and go to the tax lien auction and stuff like that. I want to create a team to do that. So on this channel, you'll be seeing how I create my team in order to do that. And also something I was thinking about as far as real estate is the wholesaling piece. I'm not really sure of how to do wholesaling and how it works. So I'm gonna be talking to a couple people who do wholesaling, and I'm gonna try to capture that process to where I can just automate that and have people build a client list or potential sellers list for me and reach out to them on a pro rata, not a pro rata basis, on a systematic, in a systematic way. So they're reaching out to them every week, and they have different key points to ask them about, see if they're ready to close. And then on the other end, from having the team to deal with the sellers, we finding the buyers, and just meshing that together. And I think what wholesaling is finding the seller, finding the buyer, meshing that together, and then you take your piece from the middle. And that's kind of what I want to set up in a way. So I have that. So I had a lot of different things I want to do within real estate. But first, starting off, I need to automate my accounting firm, and that's first and foremost, because before, when I started in business, I came from public accounting, which was really good experience, but I came from public accounting, making a crap ton of money from being self-employed, making a decent amount of money, but all that money was dependent on my work, on how much work I put into it. So I'm really eager to transition over and hire a team to where I can make money while I sleep. And the best thing I can advise about being in business and just whole American, philosophy about business is that if you create the system, like you're wealthy. Like the most wealthiest people are not smart. The most wealthiest people, when I was an auditor and I went to different corporations and different, you know, events and stuff, and I met these wealthy people, they didn't really know shit. Like they weren't really smart at all. Like they just owned the system. And that's where I'm trying to get at, from being smart into owning systems and creating systems for myself and helping people create those systems, because that's what I'm on this earth for. That's what I think my purpose. That's what I know my purpose is to help you, be the best you that you can be, through seeing me, through, interacting with me, through, seeing me on YouTube videos, on different social media platforms. So that's what I am kind of dealing with now. So all night, I've been kind of just like thinking about this and all this stuff in my head. Like, what direction am I going to go in as far as creating like the YouTube videos for my audience? Because I want you guys to be engaged. I want you guys to feel engaged, and I want you guys to keep coming back. So I want to make this a good experience for me and you. So I just wanted to get on this live and share that with you guys. Go ahead and subscribe to build my channel. I'm still in the process of building this channel up, so there's more things to come. So I'll definitely be in touch. Dudley Do Right, and I'm out.